Speed is one of the, if not the most important attribute that you have in boxing. That's why almost any world-class boxer is so incredibly fast, compared to the athletes of other combat sports.
I needed to show something at the beginning of the round to stay in it, and now Davis thinks he's got him. Jab in the right hand.
Slight case of nerves, perhaps, for Toledo also. I mean, he...
And Sprott's in big trouble here. Joshua just teeing off.
A fearsome flurry, and he's down.
However, very few of them are even among world-class boxers exceptionally fast.
In the eyes of the judges, incidentally. Capitol Heights, Maryland, very compactly.
Ryan Garcia is one of them, and he may be throwing the fastest one punch on earth right now. In this video, we will take a look at 7 fights where he showed a level of speed all his own. Welcome to Boxing Matrix. Enjoy this video. With 21 wins and 1 loss, Romero Duno was a huge jump compared to the opponents Ryan Garcia had faced before. It was expected to be a very tough and hard fight for Garcia. Nobody, however, could believe the outcome of the fight. The fight started with Duno pushing forward and trying to go into the infight, and Garcia trying to keep the distance with his long reach. But it didn't take long for Garcia to show the improvements he'd made with Eddie Reynoso when he landed what was later dubbed the Ghost Punch.
That fight, the training, the build-up, the weigh-in. Wow, it's over! That's a superstar performance right there, Brian!
I guess it wasn't meant for people to see because I caught him clean, you know, right on that left hook. If you zoom in, they slow it really down. Like, you gotta slow it more down than slow motion. I literally took it frame by frame because I knew I caught him. I knew I hit him with the hook, and his whole body disappeared. You know, a lot of people miss that though. I call it the Ghost Punch, like Sonny Liston versus Muhammad Ali. You know, Phantom Punch, but mine's the Ghost Punch.
Next, we have Jose Lopez, who could survive longer than Duno, but only about just 1 round, with the results being the same. Lopez was 20-3 at that time, and was coming from a knockout loss, and was not expected to be a threat or serious danger for Garcia. The fight was still nice to watch, and ended after the 2nd round, with Lopez quitting.
Here we go! Garcia in the red trunks, Jose Lopez in the white.
His presence, that's going to be
Garcia fighting for the first time at
Hey, don't bend your head down.
And that's the end of the round. Some concern now in the corner of Lopez. Are they going to stop it? They do! Ryan Garcia, the hype train rolls on.
At the end of 2017, Ryan Garcia, being just a random prospect, was on his way to build a name for himself. And it was Cesar Valenzuela who had to feel the speed and the punch of this hungry young lion. Garcia being 11-0 with 10 knockouts at that time, Valenzuela wasn't supposed to be the 2nd guy who went the distance with Garcia.
The Sports Center top 10, he said, I hope that Valenzuela can take a shot. So Ray Leonard came away with the victory. Very charismatic kid. I ring in the gym against Jorge Linares and holding my own.
Take it in the ring and spar. Great left hook.
Garcia has a win over. Just say, man, I can do this whenever I want. There it is, though. You count number 1. Garcia already put his...
Exactly.
There's a left hook.
Because those are deadly mistakes.
To be the case, and we'll have to see.
Let him out, let him out.
He uses speed. He has the tools to complete that mission. What he's looking at, and you can't.
Exactly. You want to.
Henry is telling him, hey, be careful. He's lunging, trying to create off.
But you putting him already caught.
Expected him to be a lot taller, but he's the same size as me. There, it looked like a slip with the replay. Let him speed and timing.
A lot of fighters they have longer range and they're taller. They're slow.
A little bit, and he's just reaching so far. Is Valenzuela go after it? Oh, and he catches Ryan, but then he gets caught with the left. Garcia makes him pay.
It was a straight right that came in.
There, Valenzuela threw his best punch of the night, and he gets caught, and he's about to get finished here.
As his 8th fight, it was Devon Jones who stepped into the ring with him. Even though Devon Jones was just 2-0 and not expected to be more than just a punching ball for Garcia, it was still a very beautiful performance from Garcia, with his speed being the main spot.
In DC, he's actually at the National Silver Gloves with 2 of his young amateur fighters out of that gym in DC. So in New York will be Stevens and David alum. He was his father, trainer, brother, his wife, Crystal Jones, in boxing.
Well, that was a good right hand. Good right hand. He catches Devin Jones, and you can see some of the twitchiness of Garcia early on. But again, that's the recklessness right there. I still think Garcia scores
A Fight Club first edition for the month of March.
MMA guys that do boxing, and he certainly looked like he. And there's a good right hand.
Ryan Garcia in the white, and there it is. It is over. Raul Calles Jr., Sr. has stopped it.
After Braulio Rodriguez pushed Ryan Garcia during the weigh-in against ring girl Janira, Garcia promised her to punish him for that. And he did, keeping his word. The fight was completely one-sided, till Garcia knocked the lights out of his opponent in round 5.
Garcia, round number 1. Garcia in the black trunks, Rodriguez in the purple and white. Welterweights in the world before the fight this year for one of the announcing teams. Good hook, and Rodriguez goes down. Left in survival mode immediately. A hard jab already, and Rodriguez is rocked. Right hand by Garcia. Trying to survive.
And look at him. I mean, he's using what he has.
Well, right. To a southpaw. Getting by that extended left hand, and he does. Right hand and a hook by Garcia.
Garcia is walking down. He's going, yeah, this is what I expect.
Rodriguez trying to weather the...
I love those shots to the body.
Hard right hand. How did he weather that? Another one. And down he goes.
This is over.
Ron Lipton got to 10. You're supposed to count, and he did. That was sensational.
Fernando Vargas was the first fight I ever saw from Garcia, because it was this fight when Garcia started to become dramatically popular. And if you saw that fight, you know why.
Golden Boy Promotions. Oscar De La Hoya to call this fight, and
he's attracting fans that have never even seen or watched boxing.
no comeback in the fight.
Even after 25 pounds later, it's still fat for right hand by Ryan Garcia. Waters, we'll see.
Big right hand there from Ryan Garcia.
As the screw in the left hook puts him down as his head bounces off the canvas.
Beautiful combination. Beautiful combination. That's exactly what Ryan Garcia possesses, his power.
And the fight is...
Miguel Carrizosa is up to now Garcia's fastest knockout, and it will probably remain as his fastest knockout ever. The fight was so short that I didn't even have to cut it.
From veterans and even world champions in the gyms that they train in. And you know what? It's going to show in this fight. And I see both guys now having their moments.
Oh! How quick was that? Less than 10 seconds into the fight. And
7, 8, are you okay? What's my name? What? Okay, stop.
what's my name? Referee says Carrizosa, and just 2 punches, and Ryan Garcia comes away with...
Junior NABF Super Featherweight Champion with the belt. He is still undefeated, King Ryan.